Oh, hello. Apparently I can chat here. Auto sharing. Just share. So there's a little tab here. So if you're watching live, which it says no viewers yet, that's fine. You can actually chat in real time, but I don't know if I want to do that. The other thing you can do is ring me, except for I can't find my phone at the moment. It's under this lot somewhere, under the bed. Now, it's just to tidy things up quite often. Things have to get worse for me anyway. In fact, so bad yesterday. I had a couple of casualties. An old pair of headphones that used to be on a mini disc player. Guess that's not a problem. But unfortunately, one of my handheld games had some Wii games fall on top of it when I was getting a bit vigorous with moving them onto shelves. This is a bit of a shame, that. So, but the big improvement is the room that was called the studio, which I'll have to open the blinds. So I've moved, like I said yesterday. Whoops. Even though I haven't sorted them out at all. Is that okay? I've moved all the red shelves. Whoops, sugar. Moved all the red shelves here. You see, so there's 12 of them, and they've all got things in them, but a lot of them need to find other homes, or they need to be matched up with other things. Really does show how ridiculous things have got. Bit of art there from my friend Moushy on the MO. Did a little art swap. She got a Vectrex t-shirt. I got this, which is lovely. Up the top there. Apparently these are all back in fashion now. These are the originals, and I was very lucky to witness someone who's hacked them, and they can be made to perform with buttons on a mouse, which is good. Now I was playing around with the idea of keeping this little corner free for taking photos of me in various outfits as I let clothes go, try and capture some of the moments. But I know absolutely nothing about flash photography, so I got a flash kit out that someone gave me. Doesn't mean I'm going to give it to anyone else. Believe me. Well, I bought the darkroom off her, and then she gave me the flash kit. So I've been trying to get it working, but I probably do need some help. Either someone could send me a message, or preferably come in, help me set it up. So the reason I did it there was because I thought you could have enough throw to capture a whole person. So there's my camera on a tripod by the wires, and then there's a big long throw. And the only trouble now is getting lights, these lights, so that they give some sort of semblance of image. And I was, obviously I'd have those blinds closed. So this one, I guess, was on a soft fill image. I'll just try and point that way a bit. These are on remotes, I think, so that when the flash from the main camera goes off, those go off. So let's just see what happens, because I was trying to get it working and I nearly ran out of time. I was nearly late for the show even. So I'll switch that on. Oh, it's done something already. Oh, that kind of worked. Hang on, let's just get that down there. Try not to tread on it. I don't really want this crap book to become a casualty. Let's try it. Okay. See the floor there? Yeah, I guess that's it. The carpet in this room is kind of a makeshift together of lots of other carpets. Oh, a friend of mine who I did the bungee dubbing for the other day got in touch, and he said I ought to make the show 2 15-minute long ones. And I thought about it, and I thought no, because I struggle for the last 15 minutes, and I think that's part of it. Okay, here we go. So how did that turn out? Let's have a look. Whoops. Not so good. Okay, it looks like it's focused. Looks like it's focused on the door. Okay. Just think I can get in there, which isn't great. So it's focused on the door. The door's very white. I'm out of focus. That's the kind of thing. So I'll experiment a bit more with that. I won't bore you with that at all. So yeah. So anyway, there's more. There's more. So a lot of these were all. Oh yeah, I am a cheapskate. I'm sorry, I am. But these were all about £4 each from an IKEA sale a couple of years ago. Didn't make it this year. Mind you, hoping to pick up a kitchen maybe before the middle of Jan. Maybe that'll be good. That'll be a good thing to get done by the end of January or sooner in February. These are all IKEA tables that again were about £3-4 a piece. So they're all loaded up. A lot of that is the stuff still from the Star Wars thing I did on the 4th of May. If you look back at the old shows I did way before other stuff was going on that made me feel uncomfortable about doing shows, you'll see the Star Wars special, and there's also an edited version on YouTube because it was a multi-camera shoot, which kind of is probably the best thing I'm ever going to do. I just probably track it down on YouTube. My handle on YouTube is Johnny Pig. If you just type in JONNYPIG, you'll see something there. Okay, so the books there that I can get rid of all of those. So if you want to come and help yourself to books, I think they're all going to be okay to go. They're not going to Oxfam because they'll likely just recycle every single one of them, because that's what they do. Unless they're, I don't know, maybe they don't, but anyway. So these wooden shelves are the usual cheapy-tastic ones you normally get. They're loaded with loads of old technology, and these will be found, see if they're working or not now. I've got this actually still works. This provides me my Radio 4 while I'm in this room. Just listen to that. There's always a few good things on there. Listen to, sometimes learn stuff, which is always good. Sorry, I'm sorry, your audio gets infectious. That's not good. Right, let's bring it up a sec. That's a picture I did. This is one of the casualties actually. This was on the floor when I was moving these units, and as you can see, there's a little tear in there, and there's a little tear there, which I'm fine about. That's a picture of a naked man. I did at a Stepping Stone life drawing class that was actually very good, I guess. It was very good indeed. What wasn't good was that first of all, the price changed, which for no reason other than someone got a bit greedy, I think. Even though people had signed up to one price, it suddenly jumped 150%. Anyway, and when I went to the cash machine to get the money, I was so hungover that I put the card in, punched in my number, went back, and suddenly remembered that I didn't have the money. So I went back and there's no money there, and as far as I was concerned, someone picked it up, it went back in the machine, and that was that. And it was stupid, and it hasn't happened again, and it won't happen again ever. Oh, sorry. But what you can do, and I didn't realise this because I've got the date of when it happened. I'm not very good with dates anyway, but look, there's a date there. You can contact the company that run the machine, and they actually will check the balance of the machine. And if it's like this, in this case, it was £30 under, and you say, well, I was stupid enough to put my card in, and unfortunately I didn't pick up the money, and you give them about the approximate time as well, because they can check that, what time it would take them back in. They will actually refund you the money. It takes a while, but I only found that out recently, so I've got to get around to that. Okay, I'll take you through some of the other stuff here, which hopefully works. So there's a Video 8 deck, which I think that's one that's been in the Pigram household for quite a while. Cassette deck. Now these look, you could always tell if it's a good quality cassette deck by the way you see. If that comes straight out, you know you've got a cheap load of rubbish. I think the best one I saw was a Nakamichi, which took about 5 minutes to open, like that. Graphic equalizers. They are really old hat now, but still they do the job. Trouble is, after all the sound's gone through all these things and wonderful bits and pieces, unfortunately there does actually lose a bit of quality in itself there. Amp that's blown up, survived Tapescape, didn't survive being overloaded at a certain place. Just so you know, if you do break something of mine, please don't ring up and go, well, I don't know what's happening, the lights aren't coming on. Do you think you come and have a look at it? Come and see if you can fix it. If you switch something on and the lights don't come on at all, the chances are it's a no-starter. Sometimes the little fuses go inside. I did check those, but there was a lot more than that went wrong with that, which was a bit shame. That was my 21st birthday present. My first surround sound amp. Still sad about that, a bit cross, but I've learnt my lesson, so I won't be lending things out that I actually value anymore. But I've got lots of things I don't value, so that's good. So I guess I can lend those out. Plus with my eye for a bargain. So what we got? Yeah, I guess I am running out of things to say already, so the rest of this is going to be terribly boring. So maybe I will cut this one short. Why am I so tired? Well, I'm going to try and get back into a normal sleep pattern now, because it was a bit silly to sort of expect to survive New Year's and then fall back into a normal sleep pattern straight away. So I'm giving it a bit of time. And yeah. So one of the important things I'm doing today was actually airing the house, because I realised it was getting a bit whiffy. Now I'm getting my sense of smell back since quitting smoking yet again. Also, that is a slight problem. My body is starting to remember. It's quite easy to make your body stop remembering that you smoke when you apply it with huge amounts of alcohol. Mainly because you just forget, basically. Kind of so busy sorting out all the other bits and pieces, obviously a bit squiffy. So I'm sort of remembering now that I was up to about 6 a day, I think, which is nothing. Apparently that's about the same as living in London, breathing in the air, which I guess is gives me some sort of justification. So you can see there was a lot done upstairs yesterday. A lot that was involved quite a lot of work. There's nothing done in here virtually, absolutely nothing, apart from moving the video projector I was given. Oh, so much stuff. I'm sorry about this. So if you haven't got many things in your life, don't try not to be jealous, because they own me and I don't like them anymore. But I'm going to make most of them, so don't expect to just turn up and be given stuff. Okay, this room. Very often don't even draw the curtains in this room. Now this is the room which was unfortunately the saddest casualty occurred yesterday. So that'll be upsetting. There's my Matrix poster. That's off the wall now because I had to bring more shelves down for some of the stuff. Oh, it's still messy. I think I might have to have a lie down after this. I'm actually getting quite third day without seeing anyone at all. As well as obviously with my sleep pattern, I kind of starting to feel a bit of cabin fever, but hopefully someone will come visit. I'm going to put out feelers. I'm going to try and put on a good film tonight. Maybe someone will come over, and don't worry, you won't have to appear on the show at all. There's a casualty. Who's this? Get your baps out, Johnny. Oh, I see, it does work. Okay, now look, you see that crack? Oh, Donkey Kong game. Who's BS Carl? Well, yeah, I guess that was the whole thing yesterday about trying to prove I didn't have an ego by doing something really stupid. Oh dear, I don't know if people are ready for the ice cubes yet. Maybe not. I'm ready for ice cubes on me baps. Every chance I get. Oh, this might be quite funny. Okay, now, I'm not going to. You're not going to get to see the full nipple this time, but lovely lady Alex Proctor brought some 80s retro sweets round a few weeks ago, and she left them here, which is always fatal if you leave things here. But I think she'd more or less had what she'd wanted, so I'm going to just set this up. Okay, going to see something filthy. I can see your crack. Okay. I don't know if I like this chat thing, and the lighting's going to be rubbish for this. Okay. Oh no, look at the state of me. Hopefully I'm going to be a bit fitter after this. Look at that. What do you think of that? Come and eat 80 sweets off my nipples. There we are. Thank you, Claudia, for the necklace. I really like that. Here's some toast that I did, but I didn't get around to eating. That's not terrible, that. The box for these 80 sweets is quite extremely good. A lot of thought went into it. That's one of the things I learned when I was doing the art course. I was all about signs and signifiers, which at first sounded really rubbish and really obvious, but it's not. It's actually not that obvious, and the more you start to think about it, the more you appreciate the visual world and the amount of effort that goes into just about everything. What are you asking? Oh God, you asked me to get my baps out, so I am. And it's just a box for 80 sweets, but look. Sorry. There's a Roland Juno 9 on there. Anyone who's into synths in the 80s would know that's a good thing. Cassette Ghetto Blaster. I've got one of those up in the bedroom at the moment. Old school tube TV. Yeah, old school trainers. What else? I'm sure there was something else that was. Nah, nothing else. A bit of vinyl record. A lot of effort went into that. That's all finished though. I don't know what to do this because it's cardboard, so it can be recycled. But some cardboard things have these plastic bits inside them as well. So I'm never sure. So just in case, take the plastic out. Even the letters with the little windows. Apparently, some of the recycling facilities can't recycle the little plastic bits in letters. I wish they'd sort all that stuff out. So there we are. That's going in the recycling. All right. How long we got? Well, at 18 minutes in, I reckon I can keep it going. I don't really want to do 2 shows, like 2 15 minutes, because it's like, I just want to get it over with. I don't particularly like doing these things. It might look like I do, but I don't at all, especially because I feel like I've made very little progress, but I guess throwing things around is my kind of dad's way of sorting things out. You just move boxes around, move things to different places. You don't actually have to get rid of anything, because just moving things around feels like you're actually doing something. Okay, so this room, I was going to turn this into the kind of dubbing, doing technical stuff and computer game, DVD, kind of even Laserdisc and VHS watching room, but I'm not going to now. On top of everything else, the dubbing room, I'm going to move into the littlest room in the house, which was recently frequented by a rather funky animator, who, yeah, again, I found I don't like living with people. Sorry, people, I really don't like living with people. He's a lovely chap. If you ever get a chance to spend a lot of time with him, I advise you to. Just don't buy him too many drinks. And very talented whiz with the old Photoshop, After Effects, all that stuff. Very quirky personality. Very honoured to be a very small part of his life, even though I did turn into a complete nightmare. But I don't apologise for that. I am a nightmare, and there was a few creepy things that were going on that I weren't too happy about either. So yeah. So this is quite outstanding. I picked this up on a holiday, and it's a shell. I think they're called sea biscuits. They appear in the game Animal Crossing on various Nintendo formats, and it looks like some sort of leaf or other on there. So that's something I may well keep. I do have a shelf of souvenirs in my bedroom, and how long we got? Yeah, I haven't had any music yet. Okay, let's see. I have no idea who B.S. Skull is. But yeah, look at that, chatting. I've only got one viewer now. That's probably because I got my BAPS out. Maybe it is. Maybe I should keep it short and sweet. Okay. What's this? Oh, I've got iTunes tutorials come up now. Obviously it thinks I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I do know what I'm doing. I deleted everything. I wasn't going to have music on my laptop that was in a format that I couldn't put onto my MP3 player, which isn't an Apple. So I deleted everything apart from the things that were very special. What's this? It's like a mix of something. You see, some of these things I've got here may not even supposed to have been heard or consumed in any other form other than
you go get the hat bin. I'll keep very still. Atop my gown, a yoke of tissue.
Maybe there should be an instrumental.
This is where it happened. The chair knows it, the wardrobe knows it, the little birds, or the pattern on the curtains. See your fingerprints on the glass.
Started to watch that last night. Hang on, I can't see. It's got iTunes in my face. Started to watch that last night. Couldn't get into it. Not really in a film watching mood. So I put on.
One last look around. Any final reservations? No. Gone with the evidence. The towels, the sheets of plastic, everything gone.
I think that's a bad idea. But I need some like background instrumental music. So I'll try and sort that out myself. I think might as well. Got the chance to be creative. That's what I was supposed to be doing. I haven't been very creative. I've uploaded some old clips to YouTube. I'm going to try and upload a clip a day, and they were kind of okay, I guess. Except for they weren't new, so it'd be nice. In fact, hopefully, going to make a couple of shorts. All depends if anyone turns up. As I say, I'm not going stir crazy yet, but what may happen is I put out a cry for help. Sooner or later I will say I need to see someone. So this is one thing that's going to make a big difference, is a gazebo that my dad popped around, never been used. Some of the things I bought never been used. Is it? Can't see. Oh God. Is it? I think that was it. There's all my screen prints that were in the sofa bed things. They're all on the floor at the moment. Those vinyl things are going to go downstairs to the boiler room. I think hopefully it'll be set up on Friday to do some music, to prove that I am a superstar DJ that was never discovered. There's things I've got that probably no one else has bothered to keep. There's a little selection of singles just here. Just reaching in randomly and grabbing one. There we are, Queen. Yeah, a few people will have that. We Are the Champions and We Will Rock You. Two seminal Queen tracks. That's Calling All the Heroes by It Bites. It's all good so far. Bomb the Bass, Beat This. Incredible track. I thought I had more really sad ones than this. Let's see if I can find a sad one. I don't even know what that is. Thomas Dolby, I Scare Myself. Looks like the record's fallen out of that one. Maybe it's in there somewhere. I can't. Well, I could go on, but I can't find the really cheesy ones that I was hoping I'd find. So let's just go down and see. The basement's moved around a bit. 5 minutes. Yeah, maybe I should make it shorter. People could help me out with the. Oh, I blocked up the door a little bit. So yeah, there's my wee fitness pad. Now I'm going to try and get into the yoga. There's a very inspirational person who said I should see this inspirational clip on yoga, which I watched, all about a big fat ex-soldier who's discovered yoga and now he looks quite fit and happy and all that. Not that I don't think being super fit really entitles you to be happy. Okay, so I've got the dehumidifier on down here now, mainly because wow, that's just over a day and it's nearly full up with water. Dehumidifiers in basements are good, but I'd rather not have to use them because it would be nice just to have it dry lined and all that stuff. So here we are. This is left over from my sister's 40th birthday party. The Realistic mixer, which has inputs for 4 devices. I say it has inputs for 4 devices. Each input is switchable between 3 sources. This is where sometimes things are just too good. Not only that, you can mix between the channels, old school DJ style. But these were being a bit finicky. So what I was doing, I was just doing that with both hands. You can do it. Go like that. You see, have those ones down. Well, you have to have that in the middle to do that. All in the middle. You've got headphone selector. So headphones in there, level for the headphones. You can switch between all these channels so that you can get something ready on one of the other channels, even though it isn't faded up. Ready to go. Only got 4 turntables that I've sourced at the moment. I haven't decided which amplifier to use yet, mainly because I am actually short on amplifiers out of all the things. Now I've got one by Lurker's amps upstairs, which he kind of gave me, this old wooden one. So I'm hoping that could possibly be the one to use. Otherwise, I'm going to have to use my new toy I got yesterday, got delivered. So nearly over. I feel that I've cheated you out of music, so I'm going to rush upstairs and I'm going to get my guitar out and I'm going to play some blues. If there's anything you learn on the guitar, just the standard blues riff is always a winner for me. Not that I really like cover versions, but I don't know if playing the blues riff can really be counted as a cover version. I don't know, maybe someone even owns a copyright on it. Maybe I'll get sued, Buddy Guy or Hendrix can't sue. Maybe his estate can sue. I think he used it a lot. Oh, it's such a mess in here. I really am trying to sort it out. I don't even want to be in there at the moment. I've been on the floor scrabbling around, opening some letters that I should have opened before. Oh, I think I'll sod it. Okay. To do. can do that. Okay, so there we are. Struggle again. And windows open. Probably people can hear me. It's 30 minutes is up. See you later. Bye now.